As you see, I'm not going to let the fails distract me. I'm not going to let the messed up audio distract me. I'm not going to let the miswording of something distract me. Because at the end of the day, I value my mistakes. Because my mistakes tell me something. They tell me where I need to have more understanding with myself and where I need to clean things up at. When I see other people's mistakes, that tells me what direction I don't want to go in. And it also tells me what red flags I should look for so I don't go in that direction. So don't let your today's excuse be anything. Even if you put it out in the air, stop it. Because you don't need it. You know what you need? You need to be progressing to where you want to be. You need to be going and obtain that person that you are. Because ain't no excuse bigger than you. Ain't no party, ain't no blunt, ain't no bottle. There's nothing in this world that's bigger than the greater you. Think about all the things that you've already done. Think about all the mistakes that you've already made. Think about all the successes that you've already had. There is no, and I tell you this, there's no excuse bigger than you. I can say that 1,000,001 times. And if I say it 1,000,001 times, I promise you, I will start to know. So, what I would say, is take that. And one day sit down and just, you don't have to say it out loud if you don't want to. But say it to yourself in your mind. Ain't no excuse bigger than me. Ain't no excuse bigger than the greater me. Ain't no excuse bigger than what I want in the future. Ain't no excuse bigger than who I will be. The person that I want to become is greater than the person that I am now. But the person that I want to become, I can't become without the person that I am now. And I couldn't be the person that I am now without the person that I was. But I don't dwell on the person that I was. Because the person that I am now, it gives me faith that when I reach that person that I'm going to be, the person that I was, the person that I am right now is going to be proud of that person in the future. Because that person in the future is going to be a byproduct of all the mistakes and all the learning that I've done. So don't sit there and think that your life is just nothing. Pay attention to what happens around you. Pay attention to them conversations. Pay attention to them small interactions. Pay attention to them ups and downs. Pay attention. I promise you, the lessons you want to learn, they are in there. They are in some of the silliest conversations you probably had. If you feel as though you missed some things, go sit down with some of your elders. Talk to them. Ask them questions. Ask them about the time when they grow up. Ask them about the times where if they was going through what you going through. Ask them about that. Ask them about anxiety. Ask them about depression. Ask them about how they dealt with it back then. Because I promise you, you're going to get a totally different answer than what you'll get today. We ain't as strong as they used to be. We ain't. I mean, there's a good amount of us, or a sprinkle, that we got a different type of blood inside of us. But nowadays, a lot of people are weak. A lot of people are weak. That's why I tell you right now, don't let your excuse be bigger than you, because living an excuse life, that's a weak life. It's a weak life. Because you don't have to make an excuse. Having an excuse is a choice. And I don't think people understand that. Having an opportunity to have a choice on whether or not you're going to live a life of excuses or live a life of success, because you just going to grab life and you're going to ride it out no matter how many times they try to throw you off. Don't let your excuse be bigger than you. That's literally the message I have for today. It took me a while to get that message for today because, like I said, I went through about 7 or 8 of these. talked about a couple different things. But today, I realistically sat here and I fought against Instagram and I fought against YouTube. It didn't take long. But I fought against those two things, mainly. Because I was entertained. It's entertainment. Who doesn't want to be entertained, you know? But I also knew that if I didn't do this video, if I didn't do this audio, I wasn't going to do the motivational video today. And I knew that I needed to do it today because I needed to make sure that I got a message across, whether it was to somebody or whether it was to myself. Don't let your excuse be bigger than who you are or who you can be. I promise you that you deserve whatever you choose to have out in this world. And from me to you, I believe in you. So if you don't think anybody believes in you, just know that I do. Reckless Life believes in you. Because ain't nobody believe in me but strangers. Those are the first people who believed in me. Now, I had some people close to me who believed in me. But let me tell you something. See, that's a whole nother conversation because you got the people who believe in you and the people who waiting for you to fail. And the people who believe in you, they ain't going to support you right away, especially if they know you. The right ones anyway. What they going to do is they going to wait to see what you do before they step in there. But when they step in, oh, they there. And they there for the long haul. I'll explain that later another time, but do me a favor. Go to that mirror. Look in that mirror and repeat after me. My excuse. No. No excuse is bigger than who I want to be. No excuse is bigger than me. Believe in your way out, yo. And make sure you live that talent that you have. Because ain't no excuse bigger than you.